Well, I was hoping to catch this windstorm. But it has stayed at a pretty steady 23 miles per hour. And I'm getting tired of waiting, so I just decided to come out here, have a little chat with you guys, and go back in and play some games. You know, there's a whole lot of uncertainty out there, and whether it's because we don't know what people are going to buy at a farmer's market, so we don't necessarily know what to plant, all we can do is guess, to are we going to wind up having nightmares and panic attacks because we have PTSD? All we can do is just one foot in front of the other, one more coffee cup in the morning, and go outside and appreciate the world for what it is. A big old ball of uncertainty. These both need to be germinated. Black bamboo seeds, cotton candy grape seeds, but they need to be germinated in different ways. The cotton candy grape seeds need to be stratified, so I'll be putting them into the fridge. And the black bamboo needs to be germinated in the nice warmth, but both of them need some hydration. So I've made up a hydrogen peroxide water mix of 1 to 32. 1 part hydrogen peroxide to 32 parts water. And for that I've used 10 milliliters of hydrogen peroxide and 10 ounces of water. I've never seen cotton candy grape seeds. Come on. I made it dirty. I can't. Gotta be careful so that I don't think that the dirt is the seeds. There we go. I think I got them all. Did I get them all? No. Maybe. Kind of, sort of. I can just tear this envelope apart. Come on. Alright. Well, got there's a lot of stuff in there. It's going to be a little difficult to tell the grape seeds, but that's okay, because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to moisten a paper towel with the hydrogen peroxide mix, and then I'll just sprinkle all of this on top of the towel, fold it up, and put it in there, and that will make stratification much easier. I think there are about 6 in here. And I really can't tell which ones are the grape seeds. There we go. Move this so it doesn't get wet, because I don't want the black bamboo seeds wet yet. Which probably, yeah, that's open. Okay. Go. A little more. That'll be good. That'll be good. Supposedly, hydrogen peroxide helps seeds germinate by getting through that hard outer seed coating. And of course, the nice moist environment will help too, but we're not going for germination right now. We're just going for the stratification, which tells the seed, go to sleep and then wake up. There we go. And that's what we have. And I'm gonna go pop those into the refrigerator, which I know, because I tested it, is at 39 degrees, which is just perfect for stratification. Technically 39.7, so a little closer to 40 than 39. Now, second, let me wipe this real quick. I'll have bits of contaminants. Yeah. Although black bamboo seeds they should be very easy to tell which ones are the seeds, because they should be long and skinny. Ah, come on. There we go. Yeah. Yep. There are the bamboo seeds. Long and skinny. These feel very dry, but, you know, I have had experience with dry seed that I thought was dead. And the pomegranates are the reward that I got for simply trying, and I've gotten far more than the single one. They are really starting to pop now. So I'm never going to say never until they actually don't grow. Oop. There we go. I think I'm going to use more than one on this because they're pretty thick seeds. And this I'm going to wet just a little bit more because they are going to actually be germinating. So they need a generous amount of moisture to get through those hulls. And I'm going to spray directly on the seeds as well. Some people like to soak these for 24 hours in a hydrogen peroxide mix. I really don't think that's necessary, especially given the lightness of the seed hulls that I'm looking at now. Oh, no, I'll probably put them all the same way. And I don't know where the roots are going to come out of these, whether the roots are going to come out of the pointed end or the blunt end. I'm assuming they're going to come out of the blunt end. Well, the rest of today is pretty much catch-up work, since I did not get stuff planted when I had my sore back. Now I've got so many to plant. It's terrible. And I've got new stuff. I've got collards. I've got Venezia Morning Glories. I've got Horehound. And in addition, I've got all my makeup work. Lettuce, kale, mustard, yodfa broccoli, shimzazi greens. That's another type of broccoli, I think. Maybe it's bok choy. Mini bok choy, rapini broccoli, the bunching onions, which I don't have a whole lot of hope for, but I'll try them anyway. I think I'll just do these in a big bunch. That'd make more sense, wouldn't it? go. Bunching onions can go in there. Oh, there we go. That's a little better. Maybe I'll do the bunching onions first, because I can do the bottom. Here we go. On the bottom is just plenty of compost and lovely little potting soil mix. That's so I don't waste a lot of this cocoa coir. One of these would be helpful. Come hither, pen. Like a lot of people, I don't like to waste seeds, but I absolutely can't buy new until either I use or throw away what I have. Oh, I'm gonna put a date on it. Planted 22. And I'll put that in after I water it so I don't soak the label, which is just cardboard. Nice big handful. I'm gonna try to get rid of them. I may just plant them all. Yeah. May as well. Okay, so the tape to hold that was a little more. There, and more there. There. Lettuce, collards. There we go. This will just start cutting the neck off it. Makes a great potting table, but not such a great cutting table because everything moves. Oh, I do see seeds. I do see seeds. Are they viable? I don't know. I don't know. The inside of this gourd actually smells okay. Although I can smell a little bit of the mold starting to get in. It's a good thing I went for these seeds now instead of later on when they might have been too badly molded over. Although, you know, I did the fermentation project on the tomato seeds and they turned out viable even after being in the moldy old tomato. There we go. Looks like I actually got quite a few seeds out of this. And I know from experience that gourd seeds do not have to be stratified, so as soon as these dry off and they'll be ready to plant, I can just stick them in some soil and go to town. Looks like I did get quite a few, so if the germination test on these go okay, I could probably trade some of these seeds. I feel like this is how the inside of an alien would feel. Oh, that's really gross to think about. Some of these have white outers, and some of these have black outers, which tells me the white ones probably aren't fully developed yet. Yeah, I can see some of the mold even here on the inside, so it did not get away unscathed. Oh, lots on this side. So this is how they grow on the inside in little rows. And they just do that all along the inside, developing layers for the seeds to grow in. Absolutely nothing like a pumpkin. It's not slimy at all. It's very watery. It feels, and aside from that slight musty scent to the inside, it actually could actually be a water type gourd. It certainly does keep its seeds fairly well protected. I think that is the last of those. Yep. For that one. See how this one turned out. Oh, that's grody. Ugh. Oh, it stinks. Oh, it stinks like mold. Yuck. It's not dry though, so it's not gonna bust mold spores out all over the place. No, it's only the outer shell. Only the outer shell. The inner shell is just fine, not moldy at all. Yep. The seeds look about the same in this one. Aside from the stink, it's kind of like if you leave a glass of like juice on the counter and you forget about it, and then you discover it like tucked away behind something after like a week. That's what it smells like. Definitely not going to be wearing this shirt again until I clean it. Oh, a lot fewer seeds in this one. Oh, I'll keep these seeds separate. That is it. There. That's it. There we go. I might still have a chance to resurrect my project if I can get these clean and if they germinate. Go. Just gonna go make sure that they're all in nice contact with the wet paper towel. Go. This and this and A nice little packet all in a row. And we're going to keep these in the greenhouse itself. I think I'll probably check them in about a week. It shouldn't take longer in here, between at least 60, 70, occasionally over 70. Right now it is over 70. There we go. And we will see these guys again in another week or so. I should be able to see through the bag any activity that's going on. Mustard, greens, choy. I need 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Wow, I may have to buy more of these if I can't find them somewhere, because I'm running out. Okay, since we have one more freezing night, honeyberry corn squash, you get a reprieve. One more night inside the greenhouse, and then you gotta go. I've got all these planted. I am all caught up. So these go down onto the heating pad. On it is. A lot this time. It's a whole heating pad's worth. And the naughty little bunching onions. Come on. There. Well, what I have to show you next is a total screw up on my part. Last year, I wanted to do something a little artsy. And because somebody had sent me some seeds for some special gourds, I was planning on actually carving them out and making little bird feeders out of them. Maybe a little bird house for some of the tiny little tits that we have here. So I planted them. They grew enormously well. They're called swan neck gourds. And you can paint them, you know, to look like a swan or whatever. And they grew really well. Grew fantastic size gourds, and they dried pretty well over the past couple of months. However, sometime in the past couple of weeks, the living room where I had the corner of the living room where I got them, where I had them drying, got far too humid for some reason. And here is the result. I have totally screwed up my whole project because that's all mold. And the neck of this one is also moldy and cracking. So it's a real disappointment because this is 8 months of hard work gone right down the drain. I'm gonna have to remember next year to actually, if I manage to get seeds out of this is the only thing I can do to salvage the whole project, is to cut these open, see if there are any viable seeds. If there aren't any viable seeds, then I'll just let it go. If there are viable seeds, I will replant these, try to grow them again. And they worked really well in containers. I don't see any reason why I wouldn't get really good gourds out of them. And then probably hang them in the garage downstairs where the humidity just doesn't change. It's the same dryness all year long. What a shame. It was really a bad decision on my part to actually put it in the living room next to the door. I thought it was because of my initial humidity register. I thought it'd be okay, but I forgot the humidity changes in a room. So, lesson learned. I'm actually feeling pretty good today. it's a pretty good day for me. I got out of the house okay. I think that tea from yesterday really kind of perked me up and got me even more interested in doing some outdoor work and some gardening. How are you guys doing? Let me know in the comments below, because I'd really like to know how you are. Talk to you later. Oh, the plants all look like they got through. These are the pumpkins. This is how fast pumpkins grow. Everybody seems to have gotten past the frost okay. These were planted on the 16th of February and transplanted on the 28th of February. And they've got massive leaves. These are all ready to go down to the lower greenhouse. Well, not all of them. Not all of them. I'm going to put 4 of them down in the greenhouse just in case. Just in case they don't make it. And then I'll still have 2 left up here. But it's going to save me some space. As you can see by everybody on the deck railing, everybody's getting some of that lovely sunshine. It feels like about 9 degrees Celsius here. It's supposed to get up to 13, which is awesome. Whoa. These don't look very nice at all. I'll bet. Well, they're really not used to the sunshine like the rest of them are. Or they got nipped by the cold. Although this morning they were just fine. Bring them back in here, but I may have to replant them. And that's the, yeah, a couple of these are just really unhappy. When I put them out this morning, it was pretty warm. But you know, squashes really love warm weather. But that's okay. It's what, maximum of 11 seeds, and I've got dozens of seeds left. The scallop squash doing just fine. Marigolds. These rapini broccoli are ready for replanting. Everybody else is happy in the sun. Happy. Okay, so let's see. Not sure if you'll actually be able to see it or not. Can you see all the movement in there? All these little black specks here. If you can. Those are little fungus gnats. And that means that the entire place has to be treated with neem oil. I can't, unlike the peat moss, I can't treat the compost with boiling water because I need the compost to have its living elements, so I don't want to destroy the bacteria that's in it. Which means I get fungus gnat eggs in there, but that's okay. Neem oil will treat it just fine. Alright. I did a naughty thing yesterday. I unplugged my heater. Because unfortunately when I open my greenhouse, it can get too cold and the heater automatically starts. And there's really no off button except to unplug it. So I unplugged it and I left it unplugged all night. Thank goodness it was not a sub-freezing night. But I'm gonna come now downstairs. I've got all the babies upstairs, up on the railing. This is my life now. I have to bring these out every single morning to let them have sunshine. And now I'm gonna check on all these squishies and pumpkins and cucumbers. everything that got left in the downstairs greenhouse. Right. Come on. Here. I'm gonna put you guys down for just a second. Here we go. Oh, hope that's okay. The door is very... Oh. All right, there we go. Ah, beautiful, fabulous. All right. Well, they're nice and fluffy. Oh, you guys were pretty limp yesterday. Did you recover? It looks like they did recover somewhat. The leaves are no longer completely limp. Okay. So, I'm gonna leave these in the greenhouse today. I'm gonna leave these in the greenhouse until the temperature gets somewhere up above, oh my God. Because, you know, these squashes are really sensitive to temperature changes. Here we go. There. You guys enjoy some sunshine. Did I? Yeah, here we go. And these appear to be... These little scallop squashes appear to be less sensitive, so they can have a full day of sunshine. Right on top of there. All right. Well, I am not displeased. And you, look at you, just a little bit of fertilizer, and it's regaining its color. Amazing what food can do for a body. All right, you guys just hang out for 54 degrees Fahrenheit. I forget how to put it in Celsius. I might do it later. Yeah, and yeah, soil is nice. So I'll see you guys maybe in an hour, 2 hours? Huh? Yeah? I don't know why I expect a response.